Hey everybody, welcome back to Lemon Branch Travels. Today we have an amazing adventure ahead of us. Today we are going to...
down to the Gulf of Florida. So Panama City Beach, Miramar, Destin, 30A, and Rosemary Beach, and everything along there.
So we've never been this route before. We're going straight down, we're driving this time, but you know, everybody who travels has a story to tell. So let's go tell a story. Okay, we're heading out, and like I said, we're driving. This is going to be an adventure. It's funny, in where we're from the West Coast, so going from Utah, everybody measures, instead of saying how many miles it is, you say how many hours it is in the car. So like for us, we lived in Salt Lake City. It was about a 10, 11, well, it was around 11 hours if we wanted to drive to Disneyland. So here we're measuring it in hours and not necessarily miles. So we have a 6.5 hour drive from our house down to Panama City, Florida. And so that's not even that bad of a drive. I just wanted to show the kind of weather that we're in. It's supposed to be daylight, but it is so dark and rainy that it appears to be nighttime outside. But the amount of water that's coming down, this is a serious storm. And this is what it's like on our way down to Florida. Hopefully it'll get a lot better.
So we've made it to Birmingham. The rain has finally let up, so that is always a nice thing when it's not quite so stressful of so much rain, and it was pouring so hard it was so loud.
So we are heading over Mid-Bay Bridge. This is about a 3.5 mile, 2-lane road. It's a bridge that connects US Highway 98 into Destin, Florida. And as we cross over this bay, this is actually called the Choctawhatchee Bay. It derives from the Choctaw Native American language, where Choctaw relates to the tribe, Hatchie mean river. But we are actually going over this really awesome bay just to get to Destin, Florida. One thing to note though is it is a toll road. It does cost $4 unless you have a Sun Pass, but it is $4 cash. Sun Pass is $3. If you are a frequent customer, they do give you a discount at $2. But keep in mind, it is cash. And so make sure you have $4 in cash in hand, but check out how cool this is going up over this bay. Okay, so we are really close to Miramar Beach here in Panama City, or close to Panama City Beach, Florida. We are staying at the Courtyard by Marriott, obviously. And so this is kind of what it looks like. So we have just arrived and we're just getting checked in. So I'm going to give you a quick little tour of the Courtyard here and then show you what the room looks like. What's cool about this particular property, the parking is free. They give you a little parking permit when you get here, and then you just leave it on the dash, but it is free. So it's right off of the main road there. And it's pretty simple to find. All right, so here is the lobby. And then they do have a restaurant that's open at certain times of the day. They do have happy hour from 5 to 7 when they open. But other than that, it's just kind of the lounge areas. Yep, a very typical Courtyard. There's a pool out here. Let's go take a look. Yeah, this is a nice little seating area. It's a little decked out right now for Christmas stuff, but awaiting the new year. So let's come out here and check out the pools. And the pool is open despite the fact that it's in the 60s today, so it's nice and cool. But you're just your typical Courtyard pool. And then there's some kids in the hot tub over there. I'm not going to show them for privacy, but there is a little hot tub over there that's all bubbly and warm. There is a little bit of a business center here in case you need a printer and check some things. These are kind of cool little nooks. They have individual TVs. It's like your own little private nook. So that's kind of fancy. can come watch the game. Then they do have, this is the market. And they have just kind of your basics. So they have Pepsi products. This is what they have. Just some different things in here. Looks like if you're desperate, you can buy some of the goods there. And then they have just your basic aspirin, deodorants, it looks like, in case you forget those. I'm sure you pay a nice premium for any of that you forget. We're going to check out the fitness center. Yes, and it looks like you need to use a room key. So you use the room key. Fitness center is open 24 hours, so that's nice. So it's not very big, but it has just the basics. Some water. So it's a little bit noisy here with the ice maker, but there is a laundry facility here, which is back this way somewhere, right here. So they have a couple washers and dryers there. So if you're gonna stay here for an extended period of time or you're at the beach, it's nice to know you can do the laundry. Okay, so this is room 536. So you come in and obviously there is the bathroom. And so there's the shower. They've got the 39 degrees north for the soap. So there's the shower. All right, so right off the bathroom, you come into the main part of the room. There is a king-size bed in here. And so that's kind of what this part of the room looks like. There is a sofa here. I don't know if it's a sofa bed. I'll check that in a second. And then looks like there's a closet. I'm assuming this is just a, closet. And then there is some extra bedding there. So I'll bet you that is a sofa bed that pulls out. So you can actually have more people in here. And then of course the TV. And a nice little desk. There's an ottoman. And that is a couch bed. Okay, so they also have, there's a microwave. So there's a microwave, and then down here is a refrigerator. So there is a mini fridge as well. All right, so we just walked down that sidewalk right there, which takes you straight to the Courtyard. It was maybe a 5-minute walk, and it brings you to the shopping center, which is called the Boulevard here in Destin. And there's just all these fun shops, and there's some restaurants. There's Chef Emerald's Coastal, but there's like an Anthropology. There's Vineyard Vines, Peter Millar. Really nice place. Seems pretty upscale. So there's lots of shopping just right here, close by. And we're gonna go walk around, see what we can find. There is a Publix right here, so if you need any of your groceries, whatever, we're gonna go get some water here in a little bit. And there's a Publix right in here. But there's everything from, I saw the Mexican fare to brick oven pizza to P.F. Chang's is right here. There's also this Kilwin's, it's a chocolate shop, so there's desserts. There's all kinds of food and shops. So this is kind of a fun little place to hang out. Oh yeah, tons of parking here. As you can see, there's a whole parking. Yeah, look at that whole parking lot over there. So, tons of parking.
All right, good morning, everyone. So we're headed down the coast to Panama City. And we had breakfast just in our hotel room. So we brought a cooler with us, and we did protein shake, and then I had some protein bars and apples and nut butter. So that's what we did for breakfast this morning. And
real exciting. But that's what we do every day, just to try and stay a little more healthy, so we can go eat some garbage later maybe.
That's exactly.
I don't know.
So we're ready to explore this morning. And have you ever forgotten stuff? when you had things in the same spot for years and years, and then now, as you know, we moved across the country, and I have a few things in different places. So, forgot a couple of items, so we'll stop somewhere along the way today and hopefully find those.
I have a feeling we're going to hear the words, "Welcome to Walmart."
It's possible. Yeah. And then meanwhile, we're going to let Luke Combs serenade us down the beach as we look at the rain and hope it clears up for later.
Okay, you guys, we have made it to Pier Park. This is here in Panama Beach.
City Beach, yep.
And this is just a whole beach town. Okay, so there's tons of stuff to do here. We're gonna walk out on the pier, and let's just turn the camera around here, and you can see behind us. So where we were just facing, that was towards the pier, and then back here, there's all kinds of shops and restaurants and just a bunch of stuff. We'll show that here in a minute, but I wanted you to get a feel for the sign and just kind of where we're heading. We're gonna head out over on the pier. Okay, so there is the sign, and then you can kind of see the pier out on the other side. So we're gonna head out. We'll go out to the pier first, and then we'll head back and show you some of the shops and the different things to do here, different activities. And one thing I have noticed, I mean, obviously there's a lot of hotels, you know, just off there to the distance there. So there's a bunch of hotels. There's like an Embassy Suites there and some other bigger hotels. And then this is the ocean and more hotels down that way. But it's all decked out for the holidays, obviously. It's really cute with the balls. Okay, so one thing that once we get over here, so this is the Panama City Beach Pier, and it is $4 per person if you just want to walk out there. And if you want to do any fishing, it's $7 per person. Kids 6 and under are free, but you do have to pay right here. So 3 rods per fisherman, no exceptions. So that's what that looks like. We're going to come over here and just kind of show what the pier looks like.
We can just go straight out to the beach right here.
Okay, so that's what $4 will get you, is access to that pier that goes clear out. Otherwise, just come over here to the right and you're able to access the beach just right here. And this is the Panama Public Beach Access 56. So that gives you some bearings of where we're at. And one thing that this beach is known for, or Panama City beaches are known for, they're known for their white sands, the nice soft white sand.
And the look of the green water. This is called the Emerald Coast.
All right, there's another view of the pier. So like you said, it's $4 if you want to just walk the pier. Otherwise, we just came to the side here and walked down to the beach that way. And it is kind of an overcast day. It's a little bit cooler and obviously a little bit more windy. So hopefully you're picking up my voice and not the wind. But one thing that we're noticing is that it's living up to what everybody says, and that is it's got a really beautiful green emerald color is the color of the water. And then the beach itself is really nice and white as far as the sand goes. And it's a really nice, fine, soft sand. Another thing that we've noticed about this beach is it is a nice wide family beach. And if you do have pets, the dog section, the dog beach is over on that side of the pier, but it ends there. So if you are not a dog person or a pet lover, over on this side is where it is no dogs over on this side. So that's kind of an interesting rule, unlike any other beach where there are some rules for where the dogs can go.
Yeah, it's chilly. It's not like the summer warm bathtub.
So that's why no one's in it, apparently.
Not even the diehards. Everybody has their clothes on and just putting their feet in.
Okay, you guys, one thing, we're standing here at the beach and I just got a notification. I cannot be more excited, and you're gonna laugh at me, but We now officially have 100 subscribers on the Lemon Branch Travels website. It's right there. I will take a picture, put it up on the screen right now, but as promised, yeah, 100 subscribers. Yeah, baby. Okay, you guys, I have got to show you the sand here, or we have to show you. We have been to a lot of beaches, and this sand is some of the most incredible sand I think I've ever seen. There is no wonder that everybody raves about the sand here, this white sand, and
it's just soft. Like
oh my goodness, it is so soft. It is. It's like powdered sugar, but watch this. When I drop it, it does not really stick to your hand. I mean, there's a little bit there, but it's not like, look how fine it is. It is so fine that
super fine.
It does not stick to your hands. I mean, this is the beach to come walk barefoot on, that's for sure, because it is not going to stay. I mean, it is not going to stay with you. So, this beach, amazing. Where we came back up is beach access 55. So, all the way along, there's different beach accesses, and they're all, is that the word to say it? Beach accesses? They are all labeled. So, this is access 55. The pier, on the other side of the pier, is 56. That's where we walked down. But they are, all numbered, but you'll know the different beach accesses because it has a number on it. Okay, so as promised, let's take a quick gander at all the different shops and restaurants. So yeah, you can see there's quite a variety. Pompano Joe's Seafood House. We got Dick's Last Resort. Eat, Drink, Laugh at Dick's Last Resort. Over on the other side, we got Seafood and Oyster House. That's the back porch. So you can see this has just a party feel. Everywhere you look, it's a party feel with just fun activities and shopping and beef jerky experience over there. Okay, so looking down, this is the other side of the boardwalk or pier area. So there's all the shops, the arcades, the different fun activities. And then so the other end, that's the ocean side. And then as I pan around here, you will see there is a big Ferris wheel on the other end. So that's another fun activity out here. There's a movie theater right here. The Grand Theaters are right here. So there's apparently 16 different screens there. So lots happening right here. Lots of fun things to do, especially if you're here for a week or whatever. So anyway, that's the look from the other side. This is a really cool vending machine. I don't know, has anybody ever done this before? We saw some kids getting this. It's a cotton candy vending machine. And it makes it right here. So what you do is, you click and choose. There's all these different patterns that you can choose, and obviously the color must be the flavor. I don't know if it says what flavor, I don't know, but let's say we wanted to do
this cute thing.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that one. There's $6.95. Oh, and then you just hit checkout.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think you can choose the flavor.
So then
but then if you, yeah, makes it right there, and then it comes and spits it out over here. So this is obviously the end of the pier, but there's some other stuff to do over here. It looks like there's like a ropes course over here. So there's some other, and there's miniature golf. And then on the other side of this, there's actually some major shopping. So if you are staying here, there's like JCPenney's right here. I noticed there was a Target. I think there's a Publix really close by. So there is, all the essentials that you need.
Dillard's, Chipotle, Jimmy John's, like a whole selection of other food that's not on the pier, and shopping needs if you need something.
And the other thing is the parking. We're just on the one little end over here, but this parking lot goes clear back. I mean, there's tons of parking here. So.
And it's free parking. It's
That's true. It's free parking.
Yeah.
So, okay, so this is a good idea, gives you a good idea, kind of a zoomed in view of the Panama City Beach area. So this is kind of down on the far end, but you can see that there's just so many things going on in this whole area. So that tells you kind of the different things to do. And obviously you can find all this online, but I just wanted to give you an idea of where we're at, what we're doing. So on this map, if you want to know kind of where we're located right now, where I just showed everybody what we just did in the beach, we're right here at the Pier Park. So that little section right there is where we're at. But you get an idea how big the area that we just showed you versus this entire area of beach. And this is just Panama Beach City. So there's a whole other section that we're gonna go to that's a little bit further west, and that takes you to Destin Beach and 30A. Yeah, there's a whole other section of 30A.
All right, out here, so we got a little marine fog going on, but out here on the alternate 98, you can see some of these hotels and little condo rentals are literally right on the beach side. We'll see is yeah, you can kind of see through there. The beach is literally right there. So several places and options down here. We're going west now out of Panama City, and lots of places down here it looks like to stay. So more public beach access along here, which is really nice. It's marked well. This reminds us a lot of old Hawaii, old Myrtle Beach. Some of just the older places, like older condos, older beach houses, older hotels, older areas. So that kind of gives you an idea of, you know, what you might like to do, what your, you know, vibe is, and where you might want to look, and just even your budget.
Okay, so this is a happening little spot here that we just kind of happened upon. This is Thomas, is what it is. They have everything from burgers and fries and to pizza, sub sandwiches. They've got ice cream, and it's a pretty crowded little place. There's a lot of people in there, so they're all enjoying some snacks. But right across the street, we are gonna go check out the beach right here. So, all right, I just wanted to get a shot of this. It's pretty windy out here, so hopefully the mic is doing a good job. But check out how absolutely beautiful this beach is. I know it's a very overcast day today, and we do have a little bit of marine fog going on, but you have to see how absolutely gorgeous this sand is and how wide it is. And you got the berm here, but then beyond the berm, it is just absolutely picturesque, perfect all the way along. And so even though it's a little bit cooler day and there's still people out here, but they've got it all marked with, you know, like there are garbage cans everywhere, and there's safe access points all the way along. And look how beautiful it is. I mean, I think it's a really beautiful beach. So this just goes all the way along, and all as you're going up, I know it's foggy and you can't see, it kind of disappears in the distance, but this is the beach all the way along. It's just huge, it's long, it goes for miles, but the sand is all very similar to what we showed back at the pier. It's that bright white sand, and it's very, very
Fine.
It's a very fine sand. Yeah, so this beach, it goes on and on and on and on. And so any place along here, it's great to pull off. I say find a spot, you know, a good place to park, and then just bring your stuff out here. And
All right, you guys, we're still in Panama City Beach. So Laguna Beach is where we're, you know, going, because we're still driving west. But there is absolutely tons of varieties of inns, hotels, beach houses, tons of parking, of course, because it's winter time. I'm sure it's absolutely packed here in the summer, and for good reason. The beach is just absolutely incredible. But lots and lots of options for vacation rentals, hotel, and then tons of spots for beach access. which is well marked. So it would be just, finding a parking spot and then, going through the beach access. But the parking is well marked. The beach access is open. So lots of great options.
Okay, so she switched us to room 545, and this is supposed to be a suite. So here we go, you guys. Okay, so this is a suite. It's a 1-bedroom suite. So there's like a living room here. And this is really nice, you guys, compared to what we had. So it's very similar. We've got the couch bed there, so that's a sofa sleeper. And then there's a nice TV out here. And then it looks like the same closet here. Yep, with the ironing board and the iron. And let's see what's in this side. So there's the bedding for the sofa bed. This is a view out to the pool. There we go. So there's the pool down there. So we have a pool view this time. All right. So this also has what looks like a kitchenette. So we've got obviously the sink, and then this is a refrigerator. And then let's see if there's anything in here. Just some empty cabinets. Let's see, and then the garbage can there. So just some empty cabinets, and then hey, there's the mirror. And then we'll come back into here, and oh my gosh, this is huge, you guys. This is huge. There's another sofa sleeper in here, and there's the king size bed. There is another TV in here. Oh my gosh, this is huge. It looks like another huge closet right here. Yeah, so that's a bigger closet there. And then there's a sink. Let's get some lights on here. Probably should have turned some, oh, that turned on the light in there. Okay, so there we go. There's the lights. Okay, so I'm assuming this is the bathroom. So yeah, there's the toilet, and then the same shower. So similar shower, but just a huge room. So yeah, I think this is gonna work for us. Okay, one thing I failed to mention is the reason we're actually moving to this room was because our other room had 0 hot water. So we went down to the front desk, told them about it. They switched us to this room, said this one was much closer to the hot water heater. And so we ended up with this suite, which no complaints here. Okay, so right next to where we're staying in Miramar Beach, there is the Village Baytowne Wharf. This has a bunch of shops, dine. Obviously you can read the sign just like I can, but let's go check it out. So this is the entrance to it. So let's go see kind of what it looks like. It does have a bunch of holiday decorations right now. Okay, so this is really cute. I bet this is all awesome at night because you can see the lights up in there. I'm sure it's really festive and cool during the holidays. Got an absolutely huge wreath up here. But yeah, this is the wharf. We're gonna go check out what you do to dine, play.
There is public parking here also.
Yes.
If you're not staying here, you can drive here and there's parking spots.
The main Christmas tree. It's really pretty. Oh wait, we gotta show the taffy. So this is Sugar Planet. Obviously, if you need a sweet treat, there is plenty of it there, but look how cool and cute the outside is. So well themed. Come over here, they even have a dreidel. Check that out. Okay, so it looks like there's a big zip line that goes across the middle of the water. That's kind of fun. Okay, so they do have some name brand stuff. Here's Salt Life.
Look at the cute umbrellas.
Oh yeah, look at all the umbrellas. That's fun. And they're gonna have fireworks here for New Year's. They're doing it at 8 o'clock and then again at 10, right? 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. So somewhere back here, somewhere they're gonna do fireworks for New Year's. So gelato, Roberto's Pizza, 5 o'clock somewhere bar and grill. There's Slick Lip Seafood and Oyster. There is plenty of places to eat here. Quite a variety of different kinds of foods too. This is the Crazy Lobster, Village Door, which is the Bayfront restaurant and nightclub. Poppy's Hammerhead Bar and Grill. This might be a dead end. I believe it is. That was not a dead end. We just had to keep coming to the public access part of the pier. So here is the pier. So we found the yachts. And it's such a muggy day. It's the weirdest weather. This like marine fog has been here all day, and it's breezy. So to have the breeze and then still have the fog is really kind of a strange phenomenon. All right, thank you guys so much for joining us all the way to the end. We really do appreciate it and supporting our channel. If you did like this, make sure you hit a like and make sure you subscribe. We've got so much more fun content coming out, and just know that we did tell a story today. So thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.